Yo, it's your boy Bobby Frost. Y'all tapped in to Try Parents. You know how we do. I'm with the beautiful ladies. We got cool ass Courtney.
Yo.
We got the beautiful Just Misty.
Ow. I hit a little Cardi, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see. Okay. So, y'all tapped in. And I appreciate all the listeners that really been dedicated, devoted, tapped in. All the criticism, constructive criticism, all the feedback, input. It's greatly appreciated. I want y'all to keep coming with it. You know what I'm saying? We doing this for y'all, so we trying to take it to the moon and back. Fuck the moon. We trying to go to the next galaxy. I think it's
y'all gonna be bigger than
what the fuck was that dialogue?
We gonna Tri Nation gonna be bigger than the Beehive.
Yeah, we gonna. Yeah.
You just had a fucking dialogue.
I tried to ignore it. Did you see me skip over?
God damn.
Listen, we gonna have, you know what I'm saying, people like E.T. tuning in. That's why I said the next galaxy.
E.T. extraterrestrial phone home. E.T. phone home.
He gonna be phoning in and try parenting.
Was I the only person scared of that movie? Like, he scared the shit out of me.
It wasn't scary.
Yeah,
he was ugly. I mean, I liked it. Don't get it twisted, but it was a little scary for me. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody's scared of different things.
It was that thing he did. I didn't like it.
I mean, if a motherfucker just popped up out the blue, I'm not young and looking like that.
No, when it started out, I was scared. But then when they start, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, okay, he a cool little alien, you know, whatever.
Got it. So we starting off with something a little bit different now.
And FYI, Rob, my name is Courtney Lynn.
Oh, yeah, we just made that
Courtney
discovery.
With the C.
Yeah, we just patented that.
It's Courtney Lynn.
It's Courtney Lynn. You don't like the way it sounds?
Yeah, we're not going with that. It's Courtney with the C. That's what we're sticking with. That's what we're rolling with. That's already solidified.
My name is Courtney Lynn.
It's Courtney with a C. Don't nobody walk up to you saying Courtney Lynn.
Yes, and I'm not going to respond.
That's
it's
cool.
Courtney Lynn.
Now, you know,
I wanted two names.
We're going to be in Atlanta at the end of this month. Anybody that want to holler at her, do not come up with Courtney Lynn. Y'all know what it is. Cool ass Courtney Cougar, or Courtney with a C.
It's Courtney Lynn, or I'm not responding.
It's Courtney Lynn, friend. I'll call you Courtney Lynn.
Thank you.
It's just y'all two. Y'all got each other back.
Dr. Dick Quill.
There you go. Like it. Big Gooch. Don't forget the Big Gooch. Because I have some people, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want your Gooch licked. We know.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, wait, you do want your Gooch licked, but
not. I'm lost. Like, when we call you Big Gooch, is your Gooch big?
No,
you got a lot of space. Wait,
like,
so you have a lot of space in between your nuts and your asshole?
No. Y'all thinking too much.
So it's like big because you big Gooch.
Yes.
We just wanted to clarify.
I needed clarification.
Like Big Rob. People call him Big Rob. It's not because I'm super big, but...
You are Big Rob, like, because you're big.
I'm not super big, you know.
But you still Big Rob. You're not skinny Rob.
It's like, I don't say...
So that means your Gooch is big.
I don't say Big Dr. Dick Quill. It's just Dick Quill.
That means your dick isn't big. We're talking about your Gooch.
No, that doesn't mean that. I just have to put that in there. You usually put it in there. I didn't say Big Gooch. Y'all called me Big Gooch.
Well, you never wear sweatpants, so.
No, for what? It's cold as fuck outside.
I'm just fucking with you, Rob. What we doing today?
We started something new off with y'all, you know what I'm saying, the listeners. So we're going to start doing this so I can get update. Because, you know, when y'all did y'all little photo shoot, I got so many people that hit me up like either I'm Big Brother or like a manager or something. I felt like Ike. I'm like, damn. I'm like, go hop in their DMs. Shit, don't be asking me to pass on.
What they was saying. Tell me what they was saying.
Oh, they look like this and like this, and they this bad, and man, how you be up there with them? And so
like we just being thongs recording.
Like we just be up here licking our nipples while we recording.
Only
Get the fuck out of here.
Do that shit with her nipples.
I like to be electrocuted and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all is crazy
is always out.
Y'all stupid as hell.
So we starting off like this is how we about to do this, and they public figures around this motherfucker. I just in the back.
We, as in you too.
I'm gonna hop in the next photo shoot. I got to shake.
Is you gonna wear a Speedo?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there like what's my man name? Borat. I don't know if you watched it.
Cool.
So we gonna start off like this now. We gonna go and give an update for the fans. You know what I'm saying? With Courtney Lynn, whatever the fuck she wants.
The hate is real. So now, Misty, you go first into this nigga.
Courtney, I got you. Courtney Lynn, what you been up to, girl?
Thank you.
Hey, girl. Hey.
I haven't been doing anything major. I've been on I'm not gonna say like a spiritual journey. I've been resting, like literally resting, trying to get my mind clear, get focused on what's important, get my home together. So I really just been a homebody for the past month or so, and that's just it.
Okay.
What you been up to, Rob?
I just started back to work after I had my hiatus, so I'm back up there with the kids, you know what I'm saying?
What do you do?
Damn, you ain't gonna get no more disability?
No.
What do you do for a living, Rob?
Juvenile detention center. So when y'all badass kids, y'all don't be having a handle on, they fuck up, they come in there and they meet Mr. Will, and I try to be a positive influence on them.
Oh, did y'all see that? I just want to point out the fact that you definitely, I like how you separated Big Gooch from Mr. Will. Because, you know, some people just cross their jobs.
No.
And I think that's dope. So that's your name at work. It's not Big Gooch.
It's Mr. Williams and
It's Mr. Will.
Yeah. Bet not.
Oh,
no
Mr.
kid
Will.
call me
Mr.
Big
Will
Gooch.
get on my nerve. Yeah, that sound. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I can't do that one. So, yeah, that's all I've been really on now. You know what I'm saying? I got back in the gym. I'm trying to get my mile down. I got it under 10 minutes. At my best, I had got it to 7 minutes. I'm trying to get down to 9 minutes, and that's really been it. How about you, Just Misty?
I actually have been trying to get rest too. Unfortunately, within the last 2 months, literally, my best friend, Courtney Lynn, lost her mother. Then our other friend, Courtney, lost her grandmother. I just lost my grandmother not even 2 weeks ago. So it's been real hard actually for us right now. We kind of just, I've just been chilling, trying to pray and stay afloat for real. Working, and that's about it.
That's real. That's real. So we're going to get into this episode. Before we get, I'm going to address the elephant in the room, which is Courtney with the C.
It's Courtney Lynn.
For y'all that been tuned in, you know what I'm saying, especially like the beginning.
I'm not
episodes,
talking to Rob.
Don't say nothing, Courtney.
This
I got
is crazy, right? Now, we asked, what did you want to be called? Several episodes. Couldn't get shit from her. Now, after she did this spiritual journey and this rest, and all of a sudden she popped back in this motherfucker with this land.
Don't say nothing. It had to come
But
to her.
followers, isn't that what it is? It has to come to you.
Yeah.
You can't
It
make
came
up shit.
naturally.
It came natural.
Courtney with the C came natural. I like it.
It is.
The
Courtney
followers
with the
like
C.
it.
It is.
The
Courtney
followers
with the
definitely like Courtney with a C.
C.
Yesterday when I was at the bar by myself, my co-host wasn't with me. Somebody did come up to me and say, "Oh my God, where Courtney with a C at?"
Thank you.
And they expect to see me and Courtney together every fucking
Y'all the
where.
tag team.
They think one motherfucker said, "Where your shadow at?" I said, "Who?"
Peanut butter and jelly.
I mean, that's cool.
Paul and Oates.
That's my.
I like it.
It's been years. That's my dog.
Kobe and Shaq.
We was Winnie the Pooh and Tigger for a minute
There
because
you
I was
go.
fat. She was all tall and skinny.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know, but now she trying to change up she getting the big head, y'all. Because Courtney with the C shit, now she want to get a little bit more handle on it.
We gonna leave it to Tri Nation, y'all. Anybody that got our social media
What do
handles,
y'all
y'all can
like?
listen at the end. Let us know what y'all like. Courtney with the C or Courtney Lynn.
I wanted 2 names. I want to be from the South.
You want to be a Southern Jezebel.
Bitch, why do I gotta be a hoe?
Oh my God, we didn't bleep that out.
He just tried to hold me.
A Jezebel.
I only say that.
Ain't nothing wrong. What's wrong with being
She from Tennessee, and she used to always call I used to hear her stories back in the day. She used to call them women's
Jezebels,
Southern
or what's the
Jezebel.
other one?
Harlot. I
Harlots.
love them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
I
a
like
show.
Harlots
It's a show
better.
called Harlots on Hulu. Y'all need to tap in.
I like harlots. I like
hoe. Just hoe. It's
Gotta be
good. It's good for me when y'all see me.
Call
Don't
me a harlot.
don't sugarcoat shit for me. Call it what it is.
Hey, I get it. So today's episode on the topic we're gonna get into is it age ain't nothing but a number? Is that
And
true?
now ain't nothing but a thing.
Is that true? Like I want to know. You know what I'm saying?
I have different point of views on it. I never want to be the older person. Never.
Why?
Why Courtney
Because
Kruger?
I never want to be the older person. I just don't.
It seems.
I
like
mean,
it.
you got to have a
Courtney
reason
Kruger.
behind that.
I
Like,
just don't. I don't care if you're a year younger than me.
I mean, what
don't
about
wanna
it bothers you though? That's kind of
that
vague.
I'm older.
Why?
'Cause
I
I
really
used to-
think you're being an asshole right now.
No, it's not. I never wanted to be older than nobody. So who I'm dating always had to be older than
So
me.
you don't want to be TT?
That
Courtney
was-
said when she turned
it's-
36, she gonna be 25 for 10 years. So
it's-
she got a
it's-
thing with
it's-
age.
it's-
Anyway.
Age really plays a big factor with me. I don't know why. It just does. I can't give you the definition of it. I just don't never.
So
wanna
you
be
gonna be
Okay, but
throwing
what if
that
this
ass in a
person? What if
circle
this
at 50?
person that's younger than you is
I
mature
would
enough,
never,
be on this shit?
I would never know because I would never give it a chance.
And what if he lie? And then he come out and be like, I'm
Okay,
only
that's
32.
what he would have to do.
I'm gonna flashback it. and
but
go
I'm
back to
saying-
the-
But I'm saying it's no in between or nothing. He
But
would
if you
have
start
to
to
lie.
like that person
but I'm
and he
saying
lied-
would have to
Okay,
lie.
so he
and
lied.
then that's that part that I would have to deal with that later. But if you tell me you're 32 or 30 or 28
got
or
that
29,
part.
I'm not going.
Okay, so we got that part. I'm asking you when he didn't lie
Yeah.
and now you in it and
I
you
don't
like
know
him.
until I cross that path.
You ain't
Hold
going.
on, I'm about to.
But I did.
You shut up because every time we on you always say we on you. Now I'm just trying to figure out why
I did that before.
we always argue about this age thing because see, I like young niggas.
I don't.
And she always throwing
So you
shade.
like
It
niggas
is
that
not
wear brute?
shit. Huh?
You like niggas that wear brute?
What's that?
What?
The old ass.
The old
cologne.
ass that smell like.
No, that's you. Got to be because no nigga. I told you I buy my niggas cologne or they come.
I'm
stepping.
fucking. I'm saying Bruce
But
mean
I did. Wayne lied to me about his age. Yeah, I said his name. Yeah. He lied to me about
I'm
his
mad
age.
as hell we ain't got no visual because if y'all could have saw me and Rob face,
Damn, we don't name drop around
Yeah.
here.
our eyebrows was touching our hairline.
Yeah, he lied to me about his age.
Oh, well then since we saying that, you're right. And she did like him and it was nothing she can do about it. So that's why I just feel like age, I feel like I'm not saying that I don't give a fuck. I'm 36.
You look like
I'm
you
not
could be a
fucking with
TT,
nobody.
Man. You know that's what the young cats call older ladies TTs.
No, it's Auntie. You got to put the A on there. It's not TT.
So Courtney say fuck that. I'm not just because it said
No,
Courtney
I'm-
Cougar. I'm not a cougar.
Fucking
Listen,
Courtney. Don't
I'm
put
36.
no title behind me at all. I ain't no auntie. I ain't TT. I ain't shit. I'm Courtney.
Well, understandable, man.
She
I
had an
think-
attitude today.
No, it's
think
gonna always
so.
be that way. I don't
think
like
so.
the title.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't call no nigga nephew neither.
That'd be nice. But
It's just your delivery today.
yeah,
It's
Big
very
Courtney with the
shitty.
C. That's what you should call them young niggas. Nephew.
I don't do
Come here,
that.
nephew.
Come
Like,
here, little
I'm
nigga.
not calling nobody
Come
unk
here, baby.
neither.
Come
I'm
here,
not
baby.
calling nobody unk neither.
You know how she already said they got to take her last name. So, you know,
Right.
you
She's
gonna have to
very
get a little
assertive.
nigga.
Yeah, when it comes to age, it's just it plays a big factor for me.
So I got a question for you, Courtney. Lynn, I'm gonna use it, Lynn.
Yeah,
Thank you.
So I can get a good answer.
Yeah.
Courtney Lynn. So, what's your cutoff age?
My age.
Damn.
I probably would 35.
She lying. She dating somebody younger than her right now.
No, the fuck I'm not.
But she keeps saying it's not a date.
It's not a date. We're friends.
Oh, you
I
be
don't-
friend with a young nigga. You just can't
Yeah,
take it serious
this
with a young
ain't
nigga.
nobody I'm finna
Hey,
bring
y'all
home to
young
my
niggas, y'all hear
son.
that?
This
Oh
ain't
my-
somebody I'm gonna bring home to my son.
She'll keep you in the shadows and a little boy toy.
But
she
I
can't
let
get
that be
nothing serious.
known. I let that be known. I don't sugar like you can stick along thinking you're gonna change my mind, but I'll be cool with you. And I be ponding you off on my nieces the whole fucking time.
It's tough.
Like I got nieces your age that you can date.
But I'm saying, you 35,
And I'm
34
dating.
is just out the door. 34 is out the door.
No, my last relationship, he just turned 34. I'm 36.
Well, that's what we saying. So
yeah.
you got to have a realistic cutoff.
I mean, realistically, it has to be you 34, 35.
You in the
36.
30s with me.
Yeah.
You at least in the 30s with me.
You're not,
Not under
29, you're not 28 going on 30. No, you have to be in your fucking 30s.
Damn. So you saying
You
somebody
have to
would-
be in your 30s.
You said 30. I was gonna say that.
And not early 30.
So you saying they gotta be in the 80s then? They want an 80s baby. They through with you.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's go to Just Misty here, reporting live.
Oh, I'm
what's
taking
yours?
1993 and under. No, just listen. No, for real though. I feel like I have fucked with a lot of younger dudes.
Do
I
they
don't know
call
why.
you TT, Auntie?
No, they call me mama. No,
There
just
you
saying.
go.
Listen.
Oh,
No, they don't
shit.
call me auntie, but it's crazy because they the ones be cutting into me. Like
No,
I
they
don't
all
be-
do. They all
I
do.
don't, but listen though, first of all, let's say this. The young niggas is winning right now, okay? They really know what they doing. Like, these older dudes is not even, they don't know how to date. I don't know who teaching these little young niggas, but they taking bitches on dates. You know what I'm saying? They cashing out. They doing everything they supposed to do to bag a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then you be like, well, damn, man, how old is you? He be like, 27. You, god damn. I'm 10 years older than this nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you have to, they be on their shit. But I do have a cutoff age. I mean, I done fucked with some younger guys, but I don't feel like age is like a big unless I'm 36. I'm not finna fuck with a motherfucker that's 18 or 20. You know what I'm saying? That's a no-go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go dive a little bit deeper because when our kids.
No, you ain't gonna dive nowhere. Rob, what's your cutoff age if you were not a married man? How do you feel
I don't
about
know because I ain't been on in that pool like that, so I don't know. Me, that's just going into my point. I got kids. My kids up in age now. I couldn't see myself bringing home a lady that's around that age because my daughter's gonna look at me crazy like, "What the fuck is you doing?"
Yeah,
Can we
definitely.
sticky note that? Can we sticky note that? And you can jump right back. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Okay, since you said bring home. So even with me, this goes for me too. Is it cool to fuck the younger person and not bring them home to wife or husband these people? Is they cool to just play with rather than
Because that's
take
what cougars
serious?
do.
I don't think it's cool to play with nobody. But
I'm not saying
I get
playing
what
with
you're
their
saying.
feelings. Like we have
I get
fun
what
when
you're
we
saying.
have
That's what I'm
fun, but
talking
we're
about.
not going. We know this ain't gonna go nowhere
I
else.
think that's more at the starting point acceptable, unless you don't know when you're gonna really fall for somebody. But I think that's cool because when you're talking to somebody, anybody, and you're not involving everybody else, well then, yeah, you know, it's just y'all. There's no pressure from that. Like you said, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was out in the dating scene, I got that young thing and she put it on me, yeah, that's cool. You know, it might be somebody gonna tell my homie like, boy, she fucked the shit out of me. I ain't been fucked like that since Lloyd was a top artist.
So again, it sounds like you're saying that if people know that the person is younger, then that's when it's an issue?
That is gonna have to be the issue. Because like I said, we got kids. Our kids up in there. We got teenagers.
Yeah, no, that can't be the issue for me. My issue
For me, it would be.
I don't give a fuck if don't nobody know. If you're my son's age, if I had a son that was 18, 19, you got to get the fuck on. I don't give a fuck who don't know.
Because this is my thing I would say for me if I was in there, just hypothetically. If I'm out, I'm not looking for a young girl. If it happens to happen.
We don't never look for anybody.
No,
really.
some people
It
do.
comes.
That's my thing. You have the R. Kelly's out.
I think those are called pedophiles.
Could you call a person a pedophile because he's 36 or 30 or 40? He fucking with an early 20 or mid 20. If he 40, he only want to date.
I mean, yeah, no, you know, I'm not gonna throw no judgment on nobody because you do have some people that be like, once the fuck you 21, that's it, you are of age. You know what I'm saying? And I can't act like when I was 21, I wasn't trying to fuck. My big brother is damn 45-ish, 46. We about 10 years apart, maybe somewhere up in there. I really don't know how old he is. He probably like 45.
He's 48.
Okay, he's 48. So I'm 36. So I was 21 when I was a teenager. Yeah, hell, you think I wasn't trying to talk to his friends? The fuck I was, yes. So I know that the younger people do it, you know what I'm saying? Was it some of his friends that bit? Of course it was, you know what I'm saying? Because they was looking like, shit, she 18 or she 21, it's all good. But some people be like, I just can't. The person
because that's my question about it, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's a slippery slope when you go in there, because some people look at you like, if you 40 and you talking to a 23-year-old, you're a pedophile.
Okay, but not only with that, like, why is it frowned upon when women date younger guys, but it's like almost a first nature or second nature for a man to date younger women?
Because it's, you know, it's changing now, but you know, the dynamics of that. An older man, or okay, he older, he should be established. You should be established when you 10 years older than somebody or whatever pace maybe. But okay, so he can provide for this, take care of it. He should be able to. Now, when you talk about a woman doing that, it's like, oh, so you about to take care of this little dude? Because he can't, you know, not saying all, but if I'm 20 and I'm talking to a lady that's 40, what can I give her?
She can probably give you something.
That's what there you go. That's what I'm saying.
Like, men technically take care of that woman. Woman would technically be taking care of this young ass boy.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on there? Because now you looking like.
What if I ain't taking care of him financially though?
Because I can use
what if he got a bag on him?
I can use myself in the past. I remember the first time I talked to an older lady, I was that young. And, you know, she was married. And it was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it was different. Because I'm going over there, you know what I'm saying? She older, and it's like, I knew I was like a boy toy, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't tripping. It was just different. Like, damn, she got kids that's older than me. Like, damn, you know, when the new J's drop, you know, I want a pair. She go get you a pair of J's. It's like, she would go get her son a pair of J's. It's different. It felt different. Like, it's taboo like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. It's just like that. I think it's changing now, but that's the thing about that. You know, how do you navigate that? Because some people only talk to younger people. That's they turn on. That's what's they preference. I don't want an older. I would say this.
What's your cutoff for older?
So wait, so it's different when you get older. Like with me being 36, if I talk to a 56-year-old, that's like, okay. Because I see like they flaunt that shit. Celebrity, like they flaunt that when we up higher.
What's the
you know
cutoff age for you or Rob for older?
Oh, I don't like old men. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got to have a little swag. I don't like old men, so I probably wouldn't go with
so
me.
You don't want with that man.
Probably wouldn't. I wouldn't probably go out of my 40s right now. Like I ain't fucking with a motherfucker that's 50.
You don't want that man with that.
What's
man.
yours?
With some exceptions, I'm gonna say that because you just never know. But
if me thinking about that, for me, it would be. I don't know if I would have a cutoff date, but it will. I'm kind of like what
when
Missy
you think of an age.
I can't really say because I'm seeing it's some women like I done seen.
The oldest I went, he 52 now.
You know,
I can't even think about the oldest.
It really gonna be like the lady. You know, she would have to be like if she old and she out here wearing white diamond and shit. That's gonna be a no go.
First of all, white diamond was the shit. Don't you
key word
shit on white diamond.
It still smell good just because we don't wear that shit.
I can't have.
I'd rather her wear white diamond than Avon.
I'm gonna go with this. If she's wearing white diamond, you know what's gonna happen.
So you want the bitches that wear the Victoria's Secret sprays?
Yeah, because if you wearing white diamonds, and I'm gonna be thinking like, damn, she remind me of my grandmother.
All you want to hear is before you get out the car.
Yeah, like I'm not saying she gotta act young, but you're gonna have to have some. What's the word I'm looking? Vigor about you. You're gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want white diamond. I'm like,
Here he
damn.
go. Here he
You
go.
got to have some.
Here he go.
You gotta have a pep in your step, as my grandmother.
But who
would say.
said she didn't?
That's what I'm saying. I can't put a number on it.
Oh, because you never know.
No.
She could be 56 and have some pep in her step. Is what
It's
you're
probably
saying?
some fucking 25-year-olds running on this bitch acting like they 60.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't wanna
absolutely
fuck
correct.
With you with that, you would think logically, you know, that if the younger I go, the more, you know what I'm saying, lively gonna be. But
So,
I feel like whoever you catch a vibe with, you catch a vibe
Yeah, that's
with.
definitely
But
the thing.
when
is
it
the
comes to,
vibe.
for me, the age thing, like how you said you got kids, like I guess, like if my son only 13 right now, but if he was 18, 19 or whatever, and like somebody my age was trying to talk to him, he a boy. If it was if I had a daughter, I feel like I would probably feel different. But with him being a little boy, I'm gonna tell him what it is. And if you chance going to get some of that old pussy and she fuck your world up, that's on you.
You know what they used to say, man? My grandparents used to tell me, man, you can't talk to an older woman that got worms.
That's what they used to say to scare y'all. But now y'all want to see what them worms hitting like.
Yeah, I can understand. Like I said, the older one I talked to back in the day, like sexually wise, she didn't put me up on nothing new, but it was different. Like you come up, like I'm gonna tell you the first thing she did that was different for me, and that let me know I was dealing with a real grown
She
woman.
cooked. Understand?
That too, because you know, don't knock. Hey, I know y'all gonna kill me for this, but you know, back then talking to females, they only had like 2 go-to meals. They're gonna make them tacos.
Do you know I didn't start making tacos until I was like 16 years old? My mama never made tacos.
Because that's not
In a home.
that's not a meal.
Guess
That
what?
started
Listen,
happening when I'm like moved out the house. It was like tacos was a thing. Like we just didn't eat
You know why?
tacos
Because
in my
they
household.
was hitting you with tacos, not a meal.
No, let me tell you something. It's crazy. We ain't gonna get off subject, but I do gotta tell y'all this because it's crazy we brought that taco shit up. We just thought about that when my granny just passed away. We was like, damn, granny ain't never made no tacos.
That's not a meal.
Like what? But granny never though. I don't remember my granny making tacos. Never, ever, ever.
My grandmother didn't make tacos.
Because
not a
you're
meal.
right. Because they cook real shit.
When the fuck did this become about?
When people started getting more lazier with cooking. That's what it
Like
is.
I remember a dude, he was my friend. He used to pay me to eat. He ran the street, not pay me to eat. He ran the streets. He paid me to cook for him. And he used to say tacos. Didn't know how to cook tacos for shit. True story. Me and my best friend Katara, we Googling how to, like, I don't think you put water in a goddamn pan. Didn't know how to, I never cooked
man.
tacos before. Like,
Yep.
this is just not in the home. And he wanted fucking tacos. So I'm like,
I'm
calling
assuming
my mama.
he was older than you.
No, like a year. This is a nigga my age. He just was hustling. Like he used to like cook me something to eat. And he said tacos, and I'm like, I done seen it done before, but I ain't never cooked it.
How old was you?
I was probably like 15, 16.
I wouldn't have paid no 15 to
Listen.
cook no damn tacos.
He
for me.
15,
He
16,
15,
17.
Where was his sense at?
What do
You got to think
because
about
we
he in the
cook-
street.
no, he
His
in the
mama
street.
probably wasn't even nowhere
Listen, if
around.
I'm in the streets, I'm not even then. I'm not thinking for a 15-year-old.
Yes, he is, because I used to cook him steaks and shit. I cook. This is why he's not up out pulling shit out his ass,
Okay.
asking me to cook. I cook. So when the time he came this time, he wanted tacos. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, do I put water? Me and Katara putting water in the skillet and shit. Like, then Nicole, like, y'all don't put no goddamn water in there. It makes its own grease. Like, y'all just chop the hamburger meat up. And since then, I've been cooking fucking tacos. Like, I have never in my household had no fucking tacos by my mom.
But she didn't cook tacos. And like that, but that wasn't what it was. That made me understand the difference because she cooked. She did cook. The thing was, the first thing she told me the first time I came over, I never forget. Because I'm like 20 at this point. So the first thing she did that really made me know when I came to her crib, when I got in the bed, and I took my shirt off, took my shoes off at the door, I hopped in with my jeans on.
You better
yeah,
get the
no,
fuck out
outside
my
clothes.
bed.
Yes. She said, Matter of fact, go take a shower. Like, I already took a shower before I got over here. Like, go take another shower, take them clothes off. You don't get in here with this. I thought she was just being freaky when she first said, oh, you just want a nigga naked. All right, I got you. I ain't got to take no shower. I just took a shower. But then she explained it to me. And she put me up on that. And the other thing she put me up on, I didn't know this because, I'm just getting out of my grandparents' house. You know what I'm saying? Really out their house. I'm like, when I went to Myers, I just went and got a bedroom set, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever. She put me on thread counts, and I felt the difference of her shit compared to my shit, and it made me think about my grandmother.
But
I
I feel like that with every nigga. Like, not saying I'm just the best or nothing like that. I don't fucking know. I don't be just having a lot of niggas stand out in my house, but niggas feel comfortable when they at chick's house. Like, if your bed clean, good, what you say, thread counts, like fall asleep like peacefully, like.
Yeah, when you younger,
with ease.
That's what I'm saying. When you younger, like at that time, I'm dealing, you know what I'm saying, the women's I was dealing with then, they was my age. So it's like, they ain't doing no thread counts and shit like that. They got their little shit together color-wise and shit, and they little extra pillows.
I'm cracking the fuck
thread
up.
count.
Yeah, he said color-wise and the pillows.
Yeah,
you know, y'all, you know, I don't know, you know, when y'all was younger, I don't know if y'all did that. But
yeah, my mama.
Oh, we gonna get that set.
No,
yeah.
My thing is, my mama is a shopper, so I took after her. Like, even she don't go nowhere. I learned about thread count off QVC. When them bitches went on sale on QVC or HSN, she's getting.
I never know nobody to watch QVC but Courtney Mama. That was the craziest shit to me in the world. The TV stayed on QVC.
She knew what she was getting. But that's what I'm saying. When I talked to the lady, you know what I'm saying, when I got in there, that put me on game. So every time I came on after that, I knew to come over there, you know what I'm saying, hop in the shower, go on and get in bed naked. But she had her shit. It was different than females I met at that time. They got their little teddy bears and shit in the bed and all that shit. Wasn't none of that shit in there. That bed felt like my grandmother's bed.
But you do know that sometimes, like, okay, this is a slight little confession. I'm not a dirty person, never have been. My mom ain't no dirty person, right? But when I first moved in my own house, you know what I'm saying? Like, it took a nigga to come over there, like, why the fuck your shit ain't smelling like, you know what I'm saying? Like, light some candles, or, you know what I'm saying? He like, what the fuck? Like, you gotta, so sometimes it take you a man to tell you, like, you know this how your, you do see your mama house clean, you know what I'm saying? But I don't never had no niggas coming over my house, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know that you expect to smell candles when you come in this bitch. I'm young.
To teach you.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to tell you that.
But back to the age thing, that's you assume that, and that's how I did. That was the real stark difference I seen between who I was messing with and her. She was older. I think, because that's so long ago. I want to say she was like 30-something, man. 30, shit. She might have been like 34, 33. I was 20. So, like, she was somewhere up in there. I want to say, it's been a while
So
ago.
it was, so, I'm trying to think about how I'm saying. So if it was the flip, right? And he was 30-something and she was 20-something, is that okay?
It's for you. For me, like I said, for me, if I was out there dating, my daughters are teenagers, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Except for the youngest one, she's a preteen. So, I couldn't feel comfortable making it serious because you gotta come meet my kids. My daughters all gonna give me the side shit. A couple of them, you know what I'm saying? My daughter Maddie, she gonna grab me and give me the side. She gonna pull me to the side.
But what if she don't?
I know her. She would do that. And that's how she Daddy, why are you talking to her?
I mean, your kids do definitely. My son,
no, they play a big factor.
They play a huge factor. I talked to somebody that he wasn't even that young. He was just short. And my son was like, he's short. Who is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that.
And I have the opposite. Like, I haven't dated nobody that young to where my son would be like feeling some type of way. But like I said, I can only reference from the past situationship that I was in. It's like he acted so childish, you would probably think he's my fucking son age or whatever the case may be. But my son was in awe, like, because they liking the same shit. The way he dressed, he wanted to dress like him. The way he made money, he wanted to make money like him. Like, then I knew I just couldn't bring it. It took me till he was 14 because I never hid. Well, I did hide my men away from my kids. So when I finally brought this one in and seen the much impact that he had on my son, it further lets me know that I just can't keep letting any man come around my kids or in my house or nothing, because the impact he had on my son was looking up to him like, okay, this is a man that I can look up to. And I'm like, okay, he was 33 at the time. But his mind was like a 20-year-old. Like, he's still chasing down the mall buying Jordans and Dunks, and he can make money. Like, his mind frame is there about making money, but he still was like a little boy in some areas.
That's back to my original point. For me, I'm thinking of like, it's how you are. Of course, I'm not going to try to date nobody younger, but if it was hypothetically dating and I was talking to somebody and they was younger, then it'd be like, if they're mature with it, then it'd be like, nah, I'm of course I'm falling more. But just off the GP, nah, I couldn't do it because on the flip side, if my daughter, you know what I'm saying, brought, you know, they get the date and they bring home.
I mean,
like
you went to
18,
school
19, yeah, I'm like, I might swing on this nigga.
Why
Just being
though?
honest though, like nigga,
Why though?
you knew what time. You knew what time.
But what
it
if
was.
But I
he
want-
mature
okay,
for
so-
her? What if she's
Right.
mature for him?
Nah.
So, because is it just because they in their teens? Because when do it change? Because my daddy friends try to
never
talk to
changed.
me all the time,
Never
and he
changed.
just be like,
I won't say teens. That I'ma just scratch off. I won't say teens. Early 20s to
Yeah.
20 to 25.
Never changed.
And the man that you done went to school with your age try to talk to your daughter,
Nope.
why would it be a problem when
It
you
always be
talking
a
to
problem.
somebody's daughter?
right,
That's that age.
if she's mature enough.
Yeah. If
she's
You
mature
just
enough.
said that. So
But
why?
you
Hey,
would talk
listen.
to a 20-year-old, and that's somebody you probably went to school with, daughter.
But this is what I just said. It's not. I didn't intentionally try to do it. In my mind, I'm gonna think he would intentionally was like that's what he on.
Why? You don't.
What if he
intentionally
wasn't
try to-
intentionally trying to do it?
What if she
see-
tried to talk to him? She's in the same club he is in. You supposed to be 21.
See, I'm gonna knock him out anyways. But before I
He's
get a
about
chance
to
to
knock him out.
Yeah, if I knock him out before that happen, I'm hollering at her too because she know better. You know not
She
to
know.
talk to
That's why
nobody.
she went that way. She
So
know
when she
better.
went that way, we already got an issue. Before I knock his ass out, she already gonna be got knocked out. 'Cause why the fuck did you do that? You know not to be dating in that.
How does she know?
How does she
'Cause
know?
that's things you. I know with my kids, it's things we gonna talk about.
Why? But you trying to enforce something on her that you want. She want to talk to somebody your age.
That's her business then. Figure
That's why
something
she
else out.
talking to him. So how
Figure
you gonna
something
knock
else out.
both of them out?
Because
I'm sorry, y'all.
my thing, and from my standpoint, this is me, you know, my opinion. I know, well, yeah, you thinking you going up in age and dating this guy, but here come my thing. He's older. I know he's more advanced than you.
Okay.
His game gonna be a little bit
That's
different.
crazy though, because we know that is not true. First of all, men know that now. What is true? You ain't finna hit me with no numbers, nigga. What's true is that we mature faster than y'all.
Y'all
That's
do.
it and that's
You
all.
do.
So your 20-year-old daughter, let's just and you how old? I mean, you said
35.
your 20-year-old daughter and she dating somebody 36, 37 or whatever the case may be. She could be up there mentally.
She might
And
have
you
some-
just said, Mr. Contradictory, that if they're mature
I said
enough,
for me. We talking
So
about my
why
kids.
your daughter?
Why your
See,
daughter
you
can-
you can't do that.
I can do that.
No, you
Hey,
can't.
listen.
she
you're
came out of you,
talking
you
to
can do whatever you want to do.
somebody's
There
daughter.
you go, goddammit.
You talking to somebody's daughter.
She came out my sack.
No, she didn't.
She did come out my sack. That's how she got here.
That's
And
bias.
the only reason why I'm saying that because this is my thing again, thinking about it from right. So what y'all just said, that would be saying like, cause she mature, she on the same level as me,
It could be. You
She's
teach,
not-
you
ain't
the
none of my
one. You're the
kids-
one that's teaching her.
right? But
You the one that
you just
she-
said I'm teaching. She's still a student. So
You still a student at some point to somebody.
right, but I ain't a student to her. So I know what I'm teaching her. I'm still.
But
giving her
guess
game,
what?
and
But
she
guess
not ready.
what?
No,
you
I would
are
say this.
gaming her up enough to where she probably feel like she can handle somebody like
I'll
you.
go back and recant my statement. Now, when she get up in age,
no, hell no, hell
I'm gonna
no.
go recant my statement. If she get up in age, still not nobody I know. But if she get up in age and she like 27 and she wanted to date a guy that was 47, I wouldn't look at it the same at that point. Now you, hopefully, all the jewels I've been dropping on you got it. You older, you get it. But while you in your late teens, early 20s, nah,
I
you
said
still gotta
scratched
see
out teens. Scratch
We
out
scratching out teens.
Early 20s.
Well, see,
early
20.
20s, still
So
gotta
look.
do early 20s because you ain't. You still should be in college if you're doing that. Like,
Okay.
you not.
Okay,
you
but
But
haven't
what is
seen
she the
nothing.
motherfucker that's running the game?
Right.
I don't
Listen,
even want you running game on an older guy like
This-
that.
You can't
this
help
is the
with-
thing.
You can't help with your
what your kid know.
Yeah.
Right now today, I can go talk to my even before now. Me and my daddy is like best friends. I would go talk to my daddy and say, man, this nigga is 40, okay? And he really trying to holler at me and boo. My daddy know that my mental and I can talk to a 40-year-old. You know
But
what I'm
you
saying?
think which age
But
you saying though?
I'm saying when I was 20, I could go to my daddy and say, this is what, listen, he 40. My daddy would be like, he might be a little too old for you, but he gonna guide me through the situation because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I wanna do anyway. Just like your daughter gonna do whatever the fuck she wanna do anyway. So instead of trying to make it like, no, don't do it, you can't, I would say, just game her up through it. Just guide her through it if you need my advice. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got that nurturing hand.
But that's how
Ain't
you
none of that
supposed
shit.
That's how you
No,
gotta
but
do
why
it,
hide
though.
that?
Don't
And that's
do
what
it.
she.
You
but,
do it, you get disowned.
No, but why do that and she do it and she be lost and be the girl you try to make her out to be? You gotta game her up. You gotta
She
teach her.
disowned.
You got nah.
She disowned. If
No.
you take your ass up there while you young
No.
and disobey me like that,
Come holler at your niece.
You-
I mean,
you-
come
Come holler at your aunties.
Come holler
Niece, come
at your
talk to your aunties because you
because you
tripping.
need
Niece.
to get through life before you start dealing with that. This nigga credit score
But But
probably
anything happens.
fucked up.
Anything.
So what if it ain't?
If it ain't or not, I don't know what he's into. You got to deal
Look
with
how
the baby
aggressive
mamas.
daddies get with
Yeah, that's
Niece.
my job.
Niece,
I love it.
come
That's my
holler
job.
at your aunties because
and
your
I
daddy
wish y'all
setting
could
you
see
up for
Rob
failure.
eyebrows. They so bunched up right now. It's
And
unreal.
if you remember what I said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I said I would feel uncomfortable talking down like that.
Yeah,
Because, again, I'm not trying to talk to none of her friends.
understood.
So, or better yet, I don't want to talk to nobody. she
Okay,
know.
but hypothetically, what if the shit happens?
It happens, but it's not. That's my thing. In my mind, I know what's in my mind. This was a mistake. It just turned to something else. This other older nigga, I'm thinking like, yeah, my name Robert. Yours should be a Robert too. Just add the Kelly to it, nigga. Why the fuck all these
So
beautiful?
you're not
women
a
out there-
Kelly?
So you
No.
said he can't make a
So
mistake?
you are not a Kelly?
No.
He couldn't make a mistake like you? That's crazy.
And if flip flop,
And I wish y'all would stop saying that Kelly shit because ain't nothing wrong with him.
I ain't gonna get into that deep. That's another conversation for another day. But I
No,
will
Kelly
say-
used to hang out at McDonald's after school.
No, he used to hang. Fuck that. He used to hang out across the street from the high school in
Yeah.
that red Jeep.
So.
But that's why I said
That's
that's why I said it's a slippery
That's my
slope.
dog.
Some people are only
You know what?
attracted.
Did y'all just hear that? Here he go again.
Some people
A
are
slippery
only-
slope.
It is. It's a slippery slope. Some people are only attracted to younger people.
Okay.
When I start seeing that, now I'm asking, what is the cutoff for you? Like, you remember the interview he had when they said, R. Kelly, do you talk to do you like, what did they say? Do you like talking to teenagers? And then he said, when you say teenager, what you mean by teenager?
If the shit end in teen,
Yeah, like, so, you remember my man looked at him crazy like,
Nigga, a kid.
so that's what I
Well,
think.
we know R. Kelly had his issues. We're not gonna go in depth with that.
right?
But I'm just saying how you and another man that's talking to a 20-year-old are different.
All I said, I can only go by, I know my intention. I don't know that guy intention.
Okay, but what if he
That's the
actually
thing.
like your 20-year-old?
He might do.
That's why, as a dad, you supposed to talk to him.
But like I said, that's why we're not going there. Hopefully, my daughters will never do that dumb shit and have me upset because hopefully they're understanding what I'm telling them.
Man.
No, it's the real because
So you don't think nobody else father is preparing their daughter for you?
nah, man, it's a lot of you know what I'm saying, daughters is getting prepared. There's a lot of them out there with no guidance.
Yeah, you taking advantage of them.
That's why I don't want to. There you go.
But
That's why I'm
all
not
you
anything.
can do is give your kids the tools.
And then one thing I say is, you know, all the time you can't know, but this how I think you avoid them situations. This is me from my standpoint. If you know where the young crowd usually is at, don't take your old ass in that young crowd. You know what I'm saying? It's certain nights like at Vibes, I won't go in Vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's no reason for me to have my old ass in there. You know
Where
what I'm
you
saying?
go to the Omen Temple?
You know, if that motherfucker was still rocking, that's what I was hoping to make it there. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
You know
not open.
where I was
It's
hoping.
open
I
now.
was hoping to make it to Times Square because
Times Square still be open though.
I just heard so much good stuff about it back in the day.
Oh yeah, we probably won't get the back in the day feel, but Times
Because I
Square
was so
is still
motherfucking
open.
happy to make it up in the palm tree, baby. I made it.
Yeah. That was a
It
good
was
time.
slizzard.
Good time. And then I could flip the script. When I was 20, like the lady I was talking to, I couldn't have brought her in there in front of my grandmother. My grandmother would have lit into I give my grandmother that. She had a way with words and knew when to say certain time when she felt like it, for the most part. When that lady would have left out, my grandmother would have chewed me the fuck out. Why you
Okay,
bringing
so
this
how do you
old
feel?
ass heifer
woman.
in here, boy? You know better than that. Why is she even
How
looking
about
at you?
who that woman?
So
Like,
what's the verdict?
it's this is an open one. We're gonna go to the Facebook Live in a minute and have some people tune in and get their comments on it. But that's my thing. Like, age ain't nothing but a number. You know what I'm saying? We all got our perspective on it. Like I said, I didn't date it up. I never got a chance to date down. Never got a chance to date down. And you know,
I haven't got a chance to date up. I honestly think that, and I'm being
I
dead
don't
serious.
think age
I think
plays.
that I run old men away because first of all, it's very, very hard for me to act. I asked my dad this like not too long ago. I'm like, I had tried to talk to this older dude. Well, he tried to talk to me and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I had told my daddy about it and everything. Like, okay. And my friend, I was like, this is it. I'm finna talk to an old man. I'm finna see how this shit go. Baby, that shit lasted like 3 weeks because I don't know if I can't act dumb. Am I supposed to act like I don't know the game that you're trying to run? Like, it didn't work out. So I think I run old men away. I just rather...
Like I said, whatever with an older person, and he acted as if he was my age, not in childish or anything. Like I definitely gained a lot of knowledge and stuff from him. But
He was a cool old man.
yeah. So it was like it didn't feel weird. Like, oh, you're old, you're 50. Like, no. But
I was like, my friends like old men.
it's really not.
Hi, Facebook.
But
What y'all like?
I don't want to date down in age.
I don't think, like, for real, moving forward, I really do want to try to date somebody, like, when I get in a relationship, I need him to be around my age, if not a little bit older. I probably wouldn't get in a serious relationship.
And one reason why I will say I want them to be my age or older is because, I mean, people my age or older probably still want kids too, but I really want somebody who kids grown out the house. I ain't got to deal with them. They ain't got to deal with mines, and I don't want to have any more kids. So I'd rather for the man to go ahead and get them kids up out the way before they meet me.
And that's something else you got to deal with.
I don't want to have kids.
Your daughter have to deal with somebody having kids?
No, I'm saying if you go down and you know what I'm saying, especially as a man, if you go down and you have a kid, well, damn, if I'm 35 and I go mess with a 20-year-old, so when my kid get born, you know what I'm saying, or older, you know what I'm saying, now I'm an old ass parent.
And your sister and your daughter's sister or brother they grown as fuck and the baby little as hell.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being an old parent, though. You know, everybody that had the old parents in school, them was the spoiled kids. They had their cars before everybody. Their parents was still together. So ain't nothing wrong with being an old parent.
I done seen
Rock
that.
out.
I just feel like I'm in my prime right now, and our little baby is not in my future. So I hope whatever man, I don't care if I meet a man the same age as me, I hope he got his kid days out the way.
Yeah, I done seen that before, so it's like, you know, again, I done seen that shit before, so it's like, that's crazy. You think about that. You 45 and your chick 25. Now you get,
and she want kids.
Okay, so what
she wants to be a mother.
But what if it's a mutual fun thing like Miami and Diddy?
How long can that last? I mean, it can last as long as you want to.
Who says that they want it to last forever?
No, but I'm saying that's just a idea you just threw out there. Like, but how long is this we doing us gonna last? Like,
as long as we wanted to.
I know.
And when it's dead, it's dead.
But sometimes, like, I just feel like people like them put on, like, I feel like she goes along with Diddy because we know how Diddy is. He don't take nobody serious. So, like, you got some people like her, she is young and reaping benefits, but it's like, at the end of the day, Diddy gonna still have another young bitch after you, whether y'all don't make it or not. You are getting older, and you ain't gonna be that fun Carisha or whatever no more. So who you gonna get to settle you down?
How we know Carisha ain't learning what she gonna learn from Diddy, and she just taking what she gonna take, and then she gonna move around too because she don't want no old ass man.
Yeah, it can work both ways is what I'm saying, but Diddy gonna always have him a younger bitch.
I mean, I don't give a fuck what he gonna have. If Diddy come try to talk to me right now, guess what? I'm coming.
You know.
So I don't even.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's honestly what she was thinking. At the end of the day, even though she got bread too, I mean, it was a power play. Whatever. No matter how you try to flip it, you know what I'm saying? It was a power play. I think when you get to celebrity status and shit like that, I mean, I ain't gonna say it's a big difference because they people just like us. But usually it be a power play. I mean, or an old motherfucker just want to have fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you want to have fun, then let's have fun. What y'all think? What's y'all cutoff age? What's y'all cutoff age for dating? Down and up.
Like I said, that's, for me, it's everything always gonna be what you want to do with it. But for me, that's just like a tough one. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if you didn't have kids, would it be different?
Yep, I wouldn't lie. It would be different. Yeah,
you'd just be
because I don't have to worry about bringing my kids.
No. I mean, like, as far as you dating down, would it be different?
Yeah, it would be different for me because now I'm not thinking about my kids because I'm always respectful of my kids or whoever I'm dating kids too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about the older lady, her kids were in the household. You know what I'm saying?
That's so you was about their age.
I think she was like 39, man, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Or she might have been 40. It's been so long ago, I forgot the exact age what she was. She was up. I said,
but you was about her kids' age, is what you're saying?
Yeah, one of her kids is older than me. Like one was my age, one was older. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, it was they didn't stay there.
I can't do that.
So if they would have been staying there, I'm like, I'm walking past my man. I might not know him. I might know of him and some shit like that. I'm like, damn.
Y'all could have played on the same little league team together.
That's my point. We in this motherfucker playing Madden together. But I'm knocking your moms down after I get done with this Madden game. That's awkward as shit.
Yeah.
Like, You in there,
Yeah.
the wall, the headboard hitting the wall. You this motherfucker trying to chill, talk to your little honey dip. I come
But-
out, hey, what's up, man? You want to go to the club later on?
But even if
What?
y'all not close in age and you way older than her kid and you still playing Madden with the kid, what's the difference? If you in there playing Madden with
kid
him and
is a
still go
kid.
knock down his mama,
It's still, you're not my friend.
Right.
you just because y'all
I mean,
the
they
same age
ain't
don't mean
that
y'all
friend
friends.
either, but it's like, it's still that mental, like, this nigga I went to school with fucking my mama.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So you know what? This was a thing. This was a thing on The Shy. Did y'all see The Shy?
Yeah, yeah,
And his mama was.
yeah.
His mama was fucking somebody that was his age that he knew around the neighborhood or whatever. And like, he ultimately was just kind of like, fuck it. If you make her happy, you make her happy, even though they didn't end up being together. Like, it was just a
Yeah.
thing. She probably just wanted to get her little rocks off because, you know, they say the young niggas go hard.
No, but it was
But
the
I
fact
heard
that her nigga that she wanted wasn't paying her no attention. She went that way, and guess who started paying her fucking attention?
The old man. Her baby's dad.
Once he realized, oh, I'm old and I'm washed up and don't nobody want me like that no more, he seen her getting the glow about herself and her being happy. Now he want that.
So, oops, I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that's the real. So that's that.
You know what? Rob keep tapping back in here after he over there doing whatever the fuck it is he doing on the computer. And he, get your shit together on the computer, Rob.
Listen, man, I can multitask. But yeah, that's my question. So like, y'all never talk. What's the oldest? No, y'all didn't give me the question. What's the oldest y'all would go?
I told you I'm not going over 49.
I told you, I talked to somebody that's,
I didn't say who you talked to. I said what's the oldest.
I don't have, I mean, I didn't expect myself to be with nobody at 50, but he ended up turning 50. I got with him like, probably like at 47, 40.
Last time you just gave me some candy, it was really nasty. What kind of gum is this?
Yeah, that's the question.
So I don't know, but younger, they got to be in their 30s, starting at 33.
That ain't really younger though.
That's her younger.
That's
nigga.
I'm
my
saying
young.
for her, it's a for her,
That's
but
my
to me,
young.
that ain't really
I
young.
don't want you just turning 30. None of that shit.
Yeah,
It's
for
either
me-
you 33 and older.
Yeah, for me, that's not really younger. When I say young, I'm talking like,
No, I'm not going no younger than that.
yeah, I'm saying, and everybody's opinion. When I think a young couple years under, it's not
It's
really
20.
young.
You thinking? And I'm
Yeah,
not doing
I'm
it.
talking.
When I
about
think
it's
somebody dating somebody younger, I say they at least 5 years.
That's what I
younger
say.
than
5 years. That's when I call a cougar a cougar. If you're 5 years older than a nigga, you're a cougar.
them. What age? What?
Yeah, you,
That's that? No.
ain't nothing wrong with being a cougar.
What if I'm 15 and he 20? No, I mean, what if I'm 20 and he 15?
You just said it. I'm glad you said that. If you're 20 and he's 15, that mean that man is in 9th or 10th grade.
That was a
Your
horrible.
ass-
Listen,
No,
I'm
that's the age
recanting.
difference.
Didn't you recant your
Go
fucking
ahead, go ahead,
statement?
recant it.
I'm recanting my statement.
Go ahead.
That was a horrible age. What if somebody's
25
25
and
and
20.
30 and 25?
It's still
That's not a cougar. I'm only 30. The fuck?
It's still a big
A
age
cougar
gap.
is 45 and over.
Yeah.
But 45 and over to what? If you said 45,
To if she fucking with a 20-year-old,
A
30-year-old.
that 5 age year gap is a big different gap.
That's
cougar
not
was Stella.
You just.
Y'all remember how
older than
Stella got
him.
her groove back? That's just a cougar.
That's not.
She
a
was
cougar.
10 years.
No, I'm talking about 5 years old. Like,
She just
who
said
made
it.
that
Oh.
She
rule?
just said it. That's the reason why.
But
I know
Stella
she
was not
changed-
5 years.
She was 10 years older than
Yeah.
him.
She changed what she said, but that's the reason I said it is. I always looked at it like this. If you in the same era, and what I mean by era, that she just said, if you was a 9th grader, then, you know what I'm saying, dude, a senior, you're in the same era. If this motherfucker, you in the sophomore, and his motherfucker is a sophomore in college, or, you know, that's too much. Yeah,
Who said?
Who said that?
Who said? That?
that's
We both in school.
Who said?
right.
that?
You just said in school. This motherfucker got a whole life going on. You got to, you know, go to it with the parents. That's why I said 15 and 20. Because I'll ask you a question. Y'all might have different. If my daughter at 15, which I do have a 15-year-old daughter, and was talking to a 20-year-old, that's a no-no.
I mean, yeah, because she's still a fucking kid.
because she.
I might not go. I wouldn't want it.
That's
but
why I say take the teens off of here. Like
I can use
my
the teen
mind
though for
frame-
mine.
No, for your kids, but for me,
teen,
I'm not even
I
thinking
feel
about
that's
no
pedophile-ish.
teen.
Yeah.
So
Teen
that's
is
why
almost
I say at
pedophile
least
line.
21. You're grown. 21 on down. I'm not thinking about it as a teen because as a teen, you're a fucking teen.
Because the only reason, and where the cougar term come from really is you don't have that term for older men. You get it for women because women usually don't date down.
they're called creeps.
I ain't never
I'm just
heard
playing.
of older creep.
Nah,
I
it
just
is
playing.
fucking creep.
That's crazy though, because what is the older dudes called?
They're
Pimps?
nothing. You don't get called nothing.
Yes, you do. You
No,
can
not
call
when you
fucking
fuck with little
creep.
kids. I'm talking about like just an
If
older
you're- if
nigga that
older,
like.
older men usually date down normally always. That's how it's always been. It's not a
But
name for
who
that.
said women never did?
It's always been like
We just kept
We
it
just keep our shit a
secret.
secret.
it
You
wasn't a secret.
motherfuckers go to young clubs look like y'all going
I
to the
just
club
told
to
you- I
pick up
told
young
you
bitches.
why
We
again.
let the young niggas pick us up at the gas station and shit like that.
That's my thing. I said it again. If a 20-year-old is talking to a 30-year-old, they feel like the 30-year-old should have his shit together and can take care of the 20-year-old. If a 30-year-old woman is talking to a 20-year-old man, there's a disconnect.
Well, we got.
No,
we
let me
got
tell
to
you
talk
something.
about
No,
these
let me tell you
age.
something.
We
First of
talking
all-
about new generations. These 30-year-old
Got
motherfuckers
bags.
got bags.
So I want you to stop saying that.
Whether they scamming, selling drugs, selling dogs, breeding dogs, whatever they
Right.
doing,
They
these
got
niggas
money.
is bringing in the bag.
And what you got to know is you always tell us to listen to you because you're a man and you're giving your man's perspective. So listen to this. If a 30-year-old is talking to a 20-year-old, you best believe she not taking care of it. I mean, for the most part. Because you
I
do got
can't
some
say
old
that.
dumb bitches. You got some dumb bitches. Don't get it twisted.
But
and
you
I ain't gonna
got
even say
some
she dumb.
women.
If I'm fucking with somebody younger than me,
I think that's just you.
if I'm fucking with somebody younger than me,
No, that's
he
everybody.
taking care of me.
Nah, I
No,
can't
no,
go.
no, no.
Because
no,
if
no.
I'm chancing myself to date down, not date
I'm
down
dating
like
down for
I'm
a
dumbing
reason.
down, like I'm dating down because this nigga showing me that he could provide for me. If I'm dating, I'm not dating down where somebody I might as well just be chilling with my son and I'm taken care of.
I think that's just coming from y'all standpoint because all my homeboys that talk to a female older than them, they took care of them. I have never had
That was
a homeboy.
then.
That was then. This is
I
now.
got the little homies I know when they talk to older.
Not you. Is in our business.
When they talk to older women, they take care of them. What's the
That
point of
was
me
back
talking-
in the
That's
day.
I'm saying now you didn't hear what I said. My little
But-
homies when they talk to older women, that's what the older
But
women.
guess
Okay,
what?
let's
You
clarify.
have some women who like to take.
Some women
Who
take
is
care
it?
of me.
Thin line between love and hate. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted. Some women like to control men, just like men like to control women. Some people just have that aspect of
Right.
it. Some people like thinking they can mold men or women into what they want them to
Right.
be. Not saying that that's what they go into that thinking that that's what they want to do.
Yeah,
This
if an
nigga
older
could
woman is taking,
have a
if she
bag.
is taking care of a younger dude, she see potential in him. She trying to build. That's build a nigga workshop.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
So if I'm talking to somebody younger, he's coming correct. To where that I don't even think that he's younger because he handling shit like a man.
I agree with you. I'm not arguing that. I'm
drop the
saying
mic, Courtney Lynn.
most of the time.
Boom, since he can't fucking get the sound effects right.
Somebody you just here for comments. Now we want to know what's the oldest you would date and the youngest you would date, y'all.
Yeah, normally that's how I go. When women date down, all the
You
ones
keep saying normally. I'm sick of your fucking statistics, dog.
I think, y'all
It's
come-
not
y'all play
normally.
double average.
Normally, listen to this. Normally, when a older woman is dating a younger man, he got some money. Normally, when a younger girl is talking to an older man, he taking care of her.
Yeah, it's a switch when it comes to
No, it's not a switch. It's a switch, but it's a flip.
because I'm
The
telling
young
you,
nigga is gonna be taking care of the old. I'm trying to tell
I
you,
have never-
this is not
This is our
1993.
generation.
I'm not talking.
You
I'm
making
not,
Courtney get loud.
I'm telling you, I have young homies now. Little cousin, when they talk now, the ones that have talked to older women, they don't be taking care of the older
Okay,
women.
but what we
looking out
telling
for
you
them.
is those are not a normal. That's a small.
That's a small
You know, we usually say the vast
okay,
majority.
we're gonna talk to the majority that's our fucking age. We're not talking about these older ones that's probably older than us. They know older people is used to taking care of motherfuckers. That's their motherly duties. That's what the fuck they do. I'm talking about bitches our age. We going 36 and under. We want little nigga. If we gonna talk to a little nigga, he's taking care of us and he got the bag. We not talking about motherfuckers was born in 74 or 70s. We talk about the 80s babies. That's the
Right.
we go small. We go small in this damn section now. We talking about the 80s baby.
What's the word, friend? Small in it.
Small in it, whatever I just said.
Oh, okay.
We this is not a vast majority. We talking about the 80s babies. If we talking about somebody, if we fucking with a nigga that's in his 20s, 25 or whatever, 27, he gotta have a bag.
Because I guarantee
We
them
not
little,
in the taking care of motherfuckers.
them little niggas you talking about. I bet the women that they fuck with are older than me and her.
I have to ask them.
I bet.
The only reason why I'm saying that because in my even with me talking to them, but even myself, what would be my point of talking to an older woman and I got to take care of her? Why not get a younger?
What do you mean? Because you a man. I'm still gonna do everything I gotta do for you.
That's a difference.
I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna put this old pussy on you. You ain't getting no tacos every Tuesday, fam. You getting real meals. Like, what do you mean? It's a win-win. A win is a win.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, like, I don't see the real deal benefits of me.
But it's not. See, you going into
it's-
the
Why are you going up? If I'm young, that's what I ask.
Because a lot of
Because you
the
like her.
dudes be saying young girls is they be listen. The young dude that I fucked with, okay, a little nigga got my body done, a younger nigga, and when me and him used to conversate, he used to be like, the young girls don't know what they doing, they houses don't be clean, like they don't cook, so they be having their complaints too, just like we be having our complaints. So they date up, and we date down because something happened to these 80s niggas. The 80s babies niggas. I don't know if it was the crack or what.
It was probably
but
the crack and they mama treating them like
they fucked up.
they mama babied them. See, this is my thing with niggas in general. And I'm trying to break the cycle too. Like I have my son having chores and I stand on that shit and I don't let the fuck up. And I teach him how to cook, I teach him how to wash, clean properly, all this type of shit. Because I don't want nobody dating my son, because this is the flaw that I have with niggas. Well, I ain't gonna say niggas, with men my age, is they looking for somebody mama, whether they say it or not. When you get with these men and you see they patterns, they used to they mama taking care of them. They used to they mama washing their clothes, picking up behind them, cooking. Like, I'm not even gonna say cooking, because cooking could be his job or my job. There's really no genre for that. But if I'm with you, that's what I like to do, cook for my man. I like for my man to feel like a man. But when you don't know how to do shit when I'm gone, is a problem. You didn't eat, you went out to eat because you don't know how to cook or boil a goddamn egg, or you don't even know how to separate clothes and wash clothes, or you don't even know how to properly clean up a bathroom, is where
we have a problem.
Yeah, we have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
I'm with it. That's why I said, like, I know, me thinking about it, like, if I'm dealing with an older lady, it's going to be for the fact that, not saying she got to take care of me. That's not my MO. But
Somebody said, "What up?"
she's
bitch?"
bringing something different, more so like it's almost like take care of now. Like it's gonna be shit she's doing that a young shit can't do. It ain't gonna be me just take. If I'm sitting up in that motherfucker and I'm taking on a whole role of taking care of her, and she older, I'm like, what's the point?
But my thing, you keep saying taking care of her, but what if it's the same shit?
What if it's 50-50?
No, but it's not. Just take that taking care of shit off the thing, because you missing a whole fucking point. If she's older, and still gives you what you need, you gonna still do the same shit to this older bitch than you gonna do with the bitch your age or younger. So why is it you taking care of her this only main thing?
You're gonna take care of a young bitch.
You still take care of the younger bitch.
Because your job as a man is to take
provide.
care. It's to provide.
Like, if you leave her, she's still gonna be on her shit. We're not saying she don't have nothing.
But this is what I'm saying. The difference is how I'm looking at it. I'm assuming the average person will be the same way.
Wait a minute? Can we please tell Rob to stop using words like average and normal and 50% and 90%?
Got to. You got to have something you measure against. You just can't just.
Well, you can. Okay.
You measuring against false.
I can't say that.
False
I only can measure
accusations.
What I
Stats.
see, what I didn't talk to, what I seen. If I'm talking to an older chick, older than me, like right now, hypothetically, if I was talking to an older chick older than me,
40, she's 42.
42, 45. I'm going to go farther than 42, 45. I would expect me approaching her and how I'm going to take care of her would be different than I would talk to a chick that was 25.
Okay.
Why? Break that down.
I'm going to go back right to it.
I can understand your point, because she might want to bag this motherfucker might probably want cryptocurrency or some shit. I don't know. It's different.
It's a difference how I'm going there. So
but that can go with anything too. It's just how you were raised.
Yeah, that's my point I'm making. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm going up, it's something else she supposed to be doing, an older one supposed to be bringing. I ain't talking about no cooking and cleaning. It's something else she supposed to be bringing.
But what is it? You can't even specify what
That's
she's
what I'm
supposed
telling
to be
you.
bringing.
It's just a thing. She grown.
There you go. She's grown. If I'm 20 and I'm talking, I shouldn't have.
But specify what it is that you think a 42 or 45
But if I'm grown,
should have.
grown and I'm that package, then why you don't want to take care of me?
What? That's you missing. Y'all missing what I'm saying. Y'all think I'm missing.
No, you're not. We're
This is what I'm
not.
saying. If I'm 20 and I'm talking to a woman that's 40, it shouldn't be too much financially I gotta do for her. She's fucking 40.
It ain't about got. See how the words you be using? You don't got to do shit, but because you coming over here and we fucking with each other.
Let me stop you right there. If I'm dealing with a woman at 20 and I'm 20, I know it's gonna have to be some shit I'm about to do. She's 20. I'm not expecting her to have her shit together. We 20. When you 40, you should already have a 1K. You should already have a house going into that.
I do, but you think you finna come over here and fuck me for free?
You missing what I'm saying.
No, you're not saying shit. You're not saying.
I'm carrying a different approach to a woman if I'm 20 and she's 20. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, get to the point, because you losing me.
Y'all ain't listening. It's going over your head. If I'm 20, that's why I use when I was talking to the older lady, compared to talking to women my age. If I come over there, yeah, even if I am doing something, I shouldn't be in this bitch having to give you money to go spend.
It's not happening.
It's not
That's
happening.
what
I'm not
you're
gonna do it.
missing.
I'm not doing it at 20. I'm not giving a 40-year-old money to spend. You 40. I'm not
well,
giving
then
you
you're
money.
not getting no pussy.
What the fuck?
Well, see, that's
And you're not coming to lay over
Hold
here.
on, that's for y'all.
No. Any bitch.
She was 40.
But how long ago was that?
Right. She was born in 19. We talking about when we're 40.
We're talking about today's age. We're not going back yonder.
I have
Okay, but I'm
family
saying
members and homeboys that did the same thing. That's what
I'm
they
saying
said.
we
He
not-
was buying her. She was hitting him up with shit.
Okay, so let me write this in my book. Rob boys is some hoe ass niggas.
No, I ain't gonna let you talk down on mine. It's a because it's a difference. Why would I sit back? It's a difference.
why would
I
you
sit
keep
back?
saying why would you?
Because this
you
the
fucking
thing.
with she's a woman at the end of the
Okay,
day.
no.
If you's over her house, whether it's platonic or not, if you over this woman house or little girl house or medium age girl house and you fucking with her tough, she fucking with you. Why don't you feel like you contribute nothing to
I didn't
her?
say not
Yes, you
contributing.
is.
No, that's what you're taking.
Somebody on live said so basically, because they're taking the same thing. They
Yeah.
said basically you want to fuck for free and lay up with no responsibilities.
That's not what I said.
With an older
Y'all
chick,
missed-
because
y'all
why
missed
do that
everything
with
I
an
just
older?
said.
No,
You
this
missed
is what
everything I
you're
just
saying.
said.
Maybe you need to
If I
reword
talk,
it.
if you listen, I got you. If
Wait.
I'm talking at 20, like I said, I was talking to 40-year-old. I'm not giving her just money to spend. When I was talking to a 20-year-old, I expect her not to have. Like, what job career could you get at 20 that's making that type of
Okay,
money?
so let's break it down. You said you're not giving the 40-year-old woman money to spend. Why?
But see, this is
Why?
different. Hold on, listen.
She just spent
But if
all her
she-
money on her
listen,
important shit.
If she said, hey, well, you know what I'm saying, boom, I got mortgage. Okay, I'm helping out with the mortgage.
See, you didn't say shit.
You didn't
like
Y'all
say
never
that.
let me get to it because every time
No,
I say
because
one
you
thing,
said
y'all
spend,
jump
but
down
no,
on
but
me.
no,
Okay.
but why does it matter if she want money to spend or put on bills? Maybe she's like a real bitch. She paid all her money, so she ain't got no money to spend.
That don't sound right coming out your mouth to me saying you want money to spend on
Who
It don't
says
sound
that?
right coming
I
out of your
don't
mouth
never
that you want to
tell-
come lay up in my motherfucking bed and
I
get your
don't
dick sucked
never
and all
tell a
that shit.
nigga
And
what
you
I
ain't
need
what
money
the
for.
fuck?
I would never sit up here and
I
tell a
never
nigga
do
I'm
that
fucking
either.
with and saying I need mortgage money, rent money,
It's the
water
same-
money, consumers
We
money.
don't do that.
Nigga, I need some fucking money. You fucking, I need some money. I shouldn't have to explain to you why I
What's
need
Courtney
money.
off?
See, Courtney mad about it because it must have touched her somewhere.
No, because
But this
what
my
you
thing.
saying
I'm
sounds
not,
stupid.
I'm not, listen,
Ding,
this is
ding,
my
ding.
thing. At 40, you should have your shit together. I don't expect
Quit
the 20
saying that.
You
Quit
saying that
saying
just
that.
because my shit is together don't mean that I don't expect the nigga I'm fucking with to
At
help
20,
me.
I see y'all got this where y'all making a disconnect at.
No, you making a
No,
disconnect
if you're
because you
saying-
keep thinking
no,
if
what
I'm
you're
fucking
saying,
somebody
listen,
that's
If I'm this age right now and you 30 or whatever, it don't matter how, we could be the same damn age.
That's
if I
different.
want, me and Misty want to go to a bar right fucking now, and I don't want to use my money, I want to call my man or a nigga I'm fucking with for motherfucking some money so me and Misty can go out to eat or whatever, I should be able to call you without a bill. I should be able to call you for some fucking money.
Different. We're not, see, y'all talking in general, just a man just being a man. There's different at an age. I shouldn't be moving the same way a 40-year-old moving when I'm 20.
If you
That
fucking
doesn't
me and
make
I'm
sense.
40, that means you moving a certain way, and that's why I'm fucking with you.
That doesn't make sense.
That's what we trying to
That
tell you.
doesn't make sense.
If I'm 40,
I got one for you, Missy. I got one for you. If I'm dating down, right? And I'm dating, and I wouldn't do that. But if I'm 40, I'm dating a 20-year-old, right? Mm-hmm. Do I expect her to have a fucking house or understand the credit or how to invest and shit like that? I'm not saying it's 20-year-olds can do that, but do I supposed to expect to have that type of conversation when they're at 20 and she understand it, or I'm teaching?
I would hope that. If
Okay,
you
these
See, I
are
don't
two
expect-
different
I don't expect it.
conversations. So you're
No, it's
young
not.
and you're dating a 40-year-old. Make me understand what the fuck you talking about.
That's why.
What is you not?
Somebody
doing
said
for
that's
this
why 99%
40-year-old?
of the world's single. Men weak as hell nowadays.
I mean, that's a lot of females that feel like that. That's how they feel.
Well,
Because
make me
you still acting like
understand
this is
what
1990.
my age-
No, okay, this is what I
make
wanna
me
say.
Understand my age being 40 has to do with you
Because-
not
Being a man.
wanna do.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go back to what I'm saying. Y'all not catching it. We can agree to disagree. At certain ages, it's certain shit you should already have coming with.
Agreed.
I don't expect a 20-year-old to have a 401k.
Okay, we're not
Agreed.
talking about
But
this
if you
20
brought
I don't
Listen,
expect the
but-
20-year-old.
okay.
Hold on, let me finish. I don't expect the 20-year-old to have her fucking credit score in the high 700s. She's fucking 20. How long does she even have years to build her credit score? If I'm talking to a chick and I'm 40 and I'm talking to a chick that's 40, 42, 40,
Yes, Bria.
you should have your credit score in the 700.
What
You
that
should
got
have
to do with
401k.
What
you
do
doing
that got
for
to do
her?
with me and you
this
being
is,
in the?
This is what I'm saying. The way we are approaching things is different. If I'm 20 and I'm taking care, that don't even sound right. You're 20 and you're
You
taking care
that's
of a
because you saying
40-year-old.
taking care.
Fuck
We
no.
not taking.
No.
Okay,
I'm
why do
going
y'all
down that
niggas
hill.
want to go?
Why do you
Listen,
feel like just because you gave me money
money you
today,
taking care
you
of me.
taking care of me?
That is what you do.
Bitch, you just
No,
gave
you're
me some
not.
money
You
today.
get-
So what you saying? Hold on, I got one for y'all.
You
Show
done made her
us.
mad.
Hold on.
That's the second time she
I
called
like
you a
that
bitch
because
today.
listen, I like that. That means she's invested.
No, because you
So I'ma
sound
go with
fucking
this.
stupid.
I'm gonna go with this one. So I'm not gonna throw the insults out, but I'm gonna go with this one. So you telling me
if
what
you
y'all saying?
insult
Hold
my
on.
friend, I'm beating your ass.
I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna use what she just said. So you're telling me just because I'm giving you some dick that I'm obligated to give you money? That's
Hell, fuck yeah.
sound crazy as hell.
Who the fuck said pussy was free?
If that's the case, then I go get a bitch and go and pay her the
Well, then go over there and go get the 40 then.
That's my point.
You gonna fuck with a young
we
bitch
not
and she
tripping.
coming straight from the hip asking you fucking for money.
Hold on. So what you just said is it's a difference. She just did it again. It's a difference between a younger chick and an older chick and how you approach.
We didn't say you weren't right there.
Saying that.
You
No,
did.
I
How
didn't.
do you wanna
just
be a-
saying you a bitch that's 40 shouldn't be asking you for no money for just because money. Why the fuck not?
if
You
I'm
did
20,
say that.
If I'm 20, no, you shouldn't be doing that. That is 20.
If I'm talking to you, if I'm talking 20 years
You
down
saying
or 10
Courtney.
years
Listen,
down,
I don't give a
that's
fuck
why
how
I
old
said
you is.
our age group. If I'm talking down because you got something. Just like you, men talk to bitches they can build up. Women don't. I'm not finna be. I already got a problem with you being young, so you got to come with something to make up for
So
you
I'm supposed
being
to build
young.
up a
So you
40-year-old.
got that.
If you
not
brought
building
your
me up.
listen, Courtney. If you brought
You
your,
not building me
listen,
up.
If you brought your motherfucking ass and stepped to me at 40 and you 20,
You
knew
thought
what
you
the
had
fuck,
it.
You thought you had it. You
I
knew
might
what the
not have
fuck
thought
was
you was
going
40.
on.
Okay, but at the end of the day, I told you I was 40, and you still trying to. You
You
I'm
kept
a
shooting your
different
shot.
approach from a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Oh, it's a different approach now.
No, I'm saying you saying I'm not saying you not understanding shit. I'm saying
Okay, I'm
if you
listening.
know you hollering at a 40-year-old, you know you got to do more for a 40-year-old than you got to do with a 20-year-old. Your necklace and chain and car might impress that motherfucking 20-year-old, but it ain't finna impress me. So you know you got to do a little more. So why you coming over here talking about I can't give a 40-year-old who's supposed to have her shit? My shit is together. That's why if I'm gonna fuck with you, you must have to have something for this 40-year-old to be talking to me.
Okay, so
Is what I'm trying to tell
I
you.
get what you're saying. What I'm
That
telling
don't
you-
means I can't pay my mortgage or my
But
car
see,
notes or insurance or shit like that.
Stop right there. What you just said. At 20, I don't expect you to have a 730
I'm not saying
credit
that.
score.
I'm not
so
saying
what
that.
you're saying, because where we having a
But you
disconnect at,
stepped
and we're
to
going-
me, so
we're
you
going-
knew you had to be on your
who
shit.
said I stepped to you?
Okay, hypothetically, you knew I was 40 and that should have scared you then. Oh, this bitch, she's on a different level. Maybe I need to still stick with my age group and 20-year-old. That's where you fucked up at when you came over here trying to fuck with me.
See, you saying from just Courtney's standpoint.
I'm
not
talking
just-
about
you just
half of the
you
half
just
of the
talking
80s
from-
baby.
She
You
talking about 90% of the women.
If she want to go with that one,
The
but I
fuck?
can't.
You throw
can't-
You
percentages
always
out
throw
there.
a crazy ass
didn't-
percentage
Did I
out.
say she was wrong, Misty? No, I
ain't
didn't.
in this conversation. I'm
didn't
just
say-
letting y'all
I
have
didn't say-
y'all.
I didn't say she was wrong with that. What I am saying again, I never said that. What I'm saying again, there's a different approach. What I'm saying, and we always gonna disagree with that one because I never felt like I got to give you something just because. If you
We
sit
not
over there-
saying since you fuck me today, oh, I'm gonna leave the money on the dresser. That's not
That's
it.
tricking.
When
That is
you
still-
step
We
can do
to
that if
me,
you want to.
No,
you,
let me
when
go
you
ahead, Courtney.
step
Let me go ahead.
to
Let me
you,
go ahead.
when-
What you just said, and I heard you say this. If I'm laying up fucking you, some of your people in your comments, if I'm laying up fucking with you, I got to give you money. That's exactly what y'all said.
Yeah,
This shit-
but not you.
this
You
shit
making it
just-
seem. No,
so-
listen.
hold on,
You
hold on.
making it
This
seem like.
shit just-
Listen,
oh
you're
my
making it
God.
seem like we're gonna be like, oh, we just fucked. Give us some money. No, we're talking about two people that's dating each other. That's 20 and 40. If you are fucking me and we're dating,
Why can't I ask you
Dating
for
is
why
money?
can't I ask you for
And
money?
I'm getting off topic with that one. But dating is this different stages of dating. If I'm just dating with you and you staying in your crib, I'm staying in my crib. That's two different things. If we're living together, that's two different
You're
things.
not gonna live with me at 20.
You're not finna live with me neither.
So
At this age, you ain't living with me. I
Right.
prefer you to have your own fucking shit. And that still don't mean I can't
what
ask
I
you
just
for
said-
money.
What I just said, that's a completely different thing. What I just said, if we're dating and we're living together, because eventually at some point when you're dating somebody, don't you move in together?
Okay, we're not talking about the living in part. We just talking
Right,
about
so
the
that's
dating
where I'm
part.
going at. If I'm 20 and I got my own shit and you got your own shit, but you're 40 and you approaching me the same way that a 20-year-old would approach me, it's a disconnect.
I feel like the disconnect. I feel like okay, we
can
can agree to disagree. And I just feel like Rob thinks that pussy is free, and it's not. He don't know nothing about it because he been married for so long.
Right,
Pussy is not free anymore, Rob.
But I wasn't married. I wasn't
Okay,
paying
but
for pussy.
listen. How long you been getting away with that shit? And we gonna flip it on this side, and we just gonna shut this shit down. Not saying
Yeah, I
that
ain't paying
Rob,
for no pussy.
not saying that Rob cheat or
What
do
my
any
shirt say? Hold on,
motherfucking
what my
thing.
shirt say? My shirt say Vegas. You can ask niggas. Hey, I told them if I'm going to Vegas, y'all could do that. I'm not going.
I mean, I wouldn't do that
Well,
shit
that's 'cause
either. But
you're-
anywho, if you've been off the market,
Right.
so if somebody fucking with you when you married, they really don't too much want some shit, really. Because if they married and you married, it's just a fucking thing.
Tap in next Wednesday.
So now, if you were single and off the market, best believe, baby, this game is different.
No, I get that, and that's why I'm coming with. That's why I said, even with my mindset, if I'm talking to an older lady and I was 20, it happened once. She could not approach me the same way a younger chick approached me because
Okay,
your
when you
shit
say
already-
approach, what's she approaching you with?
like I just said, when I'm talking to younger chicks,
We
my
talk about
age-
this older chick.
Yeah, older
what's
chick,
she,
older
what's she
chick.
approaching you that a young chick will approach you with?
anything older chick, when I'm giving you something, it should be me just giving to you. Meaning,
We agree.
I'm just giving it to you.
We
You
agree.
shouldn't be having your hand out at
No,
40.
we agree.
If I'm talking to a 20,
But what is a handout though, Rob? I can't ask you for something that
Like,
you might
I
do
just can't
when we
ask-
fucking
You
with each
missing
other.
what-
No, you're not. You just said it plain
I'm
as
gonna go
day.
deeper. I'm gonna go deeper with what I'm saying. If I'm talking to a 20-year-old when I was 20 and I talked to 20-year-old, they hands gonna be out all the time. I know this. This ain't nothing tripping me out about doing that. That's not the norm. It's like,
So just because I'm 40 and I feel like I won't want to spend my man money, can
You're
I
not-
get some money so me and Misty can go out to eat?
that's cool once in a while. You're not about to be doing
But that's
it on
what
the
I'm
average.
saying. You got the game fucked up. Not saying we didn't say you had to take care of us. We are missing it by saying why I can't ask you for some money. I'm not saying my handout is every time I see you.
That's
I
where you
won't.
was
I
making
won't.
a
I won't. I
disconnect,
won't.
Courtney, because you weren't catching what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. If I'm sitting up there and I'm 20, you 40, yeah, I'm gonna give you money sometime. It shouldn't be the same. But if I'm talking to 20 and another 20 year, I know the chances of her being 20, she's either gonna be in college, she's gonna be taking motherfucking beautician class, something like that going in. She's gonna need more help. So her hand's gonna be out more often than not. I understand that she's trying to figure her way out through life. If I'm talking to a motherfucker that's 40, it shouldn't be the same. It shouldn't be me all the time she needed. When she 20, I expect you always time needed. Just if I was dating down, if I'm 40 and I'm dating down to a 20-year-old, I know that, hey, she's trying to figure it out. I'm going to have to, that's why I said taking care of it. It's going to be basically that. She's going to need help with mostly everything. She's 20.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm 40 and I'm talking to a motherfucker that's 50, if you ask me the same amount, with the same frequency that a 20-year-old got on, something going on wrong here. It's a disconnect for me. Like, what? I didn't say you don't give nothing. I'm saying, why is your hand out like you 20? Every time I look on your hand out.
I feel like you are confusing. Okay, men want this to lead and to be the dominant person in the relationship and blase split. Even though it's a different topic, I feel like you kind of like contradicting yourself and like crossing lines, because what do age got to do with you being a man? If me and you choose to fuck with each other, no matter how old we are, you're supposed to take your responsibility as a man, and I take my responsibility as a woman. That's it, and that's all.
So I got a limit on what should I ask you because I might
Because I'm 40.
in 20.
You can't get my nails done for me because I'm 40.
I'm gonna cap it off. I didn't say you couldn't get your nails
That's
done.
what you just
I
said.
shouldn't be getting your nails done all the time. This is why I'm gonna cap it off at what you just said. It doesn't sound right. We're gonna take genders out of it. It doesn't sound right a 20-year-old or 19-year-old, 21-year-old leading a 40-year-old or 45-year-old. If I gotta lead you at 20 and you're 40, we should be co-leading. If I gotta lead you at 20,
A man is
and 40,
a man.
A man is a man.
you can say that all you want to. It's a difference between a man at 20 and 40. Any man that can't tell you that, they dumb. I stand on the hill, tell them straight to their face.
I
Not
bet you
disrespectful.
different.
If you the same way at 20 that you at 40, you can lead the same way at 20 that you can lead at 40. Something wrong with you, dog. You should be leading a whole different way at 40 and 20 because you got wisdom. You went through some shit.
No, that's what
if
I'm
I'm
I
leading
understand
you,
what you're saying.
if I'm leading a 40-year-old woman, that's why I say, Cole, when I get with, if I'm right now, I'm 35, I wasn't with a wifey and I was out there dating. If I'm talking to another 35-year-old woman, it's gonna be something she can teach me, but it ain't gonna be much. You get what I'm saying? But if I shout up to, let's say, talking to a 55-year-old woman, it should be some shit you should game me up on because you got 20 years.
But
on
as
the
a
earth
woman,
longer than me.
just
or
because
not.
you're younger than me, I'm not gonna dummy you down or feel like now just because I got a age up over you that you can't lead me. At the end of the day, we still if we secure in this man, he's still supposed to lead us, regardless
Exactly.
if I'm 50 and he's 42.
It don't sound correct though. If you take
That's
that,
because you're thinking of the age, but that's how it's
If you
supposed
a
to go.
man, if you a fucking
we're
man,
not talking about man. We're talking about age. If
We
we're talking
are-
about age,
we
that
is,
doesn't
but I'm saying
sound
just because you're 40, just because you're younger than me, you can't lead me.
that's the whole. I'm gonna go back to what we said.
I can still be the woman and correct you and shit of this, but you're still a man and you can lead me.
This is why I'm going back again. Where we go with. That's why it was never frowned upon really for an older man to talk to a younger woman. That's how it goes because you supposed to have years on her and be able to lead her. But for a younger man to talk to an older woman, it's like, yo, she's supposed to be gaming you up because she's your
And
fucking
who
mother
said
age.
she's not? And who said she's
she
not?
ain't?
But
If she
you
game-
still
if she
got the
gaming you
man
up, then-
qualities to
Listen,
lead.
hold on. If she gaming you up and all like that, y'all co-leading.
I think you need to go home and watch
Yeah,
Stella Got Her
you
Groove Back.
That and he just gotta have a label on shit because if you man enough, then you could be more man enough than the 55-year-old man that I was with, and you do more boss shit than he did. You can lead.
You miss it.
And
I
I'm
get
not
what you're
gonna be
saying.
right just because I'm older, just because I'm 42, just because I'm older. What I did with my last nigga could have been all wrong.
I'm with you, but again,
And you could be teaching
I'm
me
looking-
some shit.
I'm looking at stuff all the way around. I shouldn't be sitting around with this motherfucker with a stacked up 401k at 20. Where the fuck did I work at?
Why you keep saying 401k?
I'm talking about real life shit. I shouldn't have a fucking portfolio that deep at 20. I shouldn't
Who
be
said
able.
you was
I shouldn't have. But this is my difference.
Just
Once
because you ain't
get-
got a portfolio don't mean you ain't got
Hold
the
on.
mental.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's the difference. If I'm 40, this the shit you supposed to already come with assembled.
Who said they didn't know? Like, why you keep saying
How you gonna do that at 20? How the fuck I'm gonna have a portfolio at 20?
Who?
What average 20-year-old gonna have?
No, we're not saying a 20-year-old. We're not saying that.
That's what we was just
Obviously,
talking
no,
about.
but listen, even if we're not talking long term, if I decided to date or just fuck a 20-year-old, best believe he just not a broke 20-year-old. I'm not
you
looking.
talking about money. I'm talking
not
deeper
looking.
than money. I'm going
Okay,
deeper
no,
than
but
money.
I'm
I'm
saying
talking
you
about
talk
the shit
about
you bring in.
401k or nothing. I know he don't have a fucking 401k because he's 20. This is a fun time. This is only a fun time, and definitely I'm not looking for a nigga that's in college. If I'm me, Courtney, today in this world in Flint, Michigan, if I'm dating a 20-year-old, that 20-year-old got that bag, and I'm fucking
So,
with him.
hold on, I'm gonna stop
That's
you right
it.
there. I'm glad you just said with that when you said fun time, and then we're gonna chop it up and end it. So what I just said, the way a 40-year-old should be leading you should be different than 20. At 40, you shouldn't be talking about no motherfucking fun time in your life.
Yes, the fuck. And I'm not married, so why not talk about a
No, you
fun
just
time?
a fun time at 40 should be the same way your fun time is at 20.
What we doing? But fucking.
I'm talking about life.
I'm
This-
not
the
looking
shit
for
that some
long
of the
term for
mistakes.
this.
Some of the mistakes. If we're dating, you ain't dating to be long term. You just dating to have fun.
We just threw an age out there. No,
That's why I said
no.
20
But
to
listen,
40.
I have told you I would never date a
That's what
20-year-old.
I'm
This
saying.
is just a hypothetical
That's what I'm saying,
conversation.
Courtney.
This
That's
is
what
not
I'm saying.
serious.
Hypothetically speaking,
I won't date a 20-year-old.
40, the way that I understand why you wouldn't date a 20-year-old. The way we talking about dating a 20-year-old to a 40-year-old, that's the difference. If I'm going up to talk to a 40-year-old, I'm expecting her to have way more shit to bring to the table than a 20-year-old. So the way I'm approaching her is different. If I'm 20 and you expecting me to lead the same way a 40-year-old would lead, something wrong with the way you thinking. I'm not gonna be able to lead the same way a 40-year-old. This nigga supposed to have way more wisdom. I ain't talking about money. Fuck the bag. I'm talking about the other shit you can bring. A bag can come and go. How can you mature this bag?
I don't care to mature because I don't see this shit going nowhere.
That's my point. So if you're coming from that standpoint, it's different. When I'm saying dating, when I think of dating, I'm thinking that you're dating to go farther down the line with something else.
But this is what you're missing now. If I was 42 or 45 and he was 35 or something like that, that's a whole different conversation. You're 20, I would never be looking at you.
So we
At
get
all.
It. We get it. We get it. So we're gonna wrap it up.
So before Rob and Courtney jump over the table and beat each other ass like I'm usually ready to whoop his ass, we gonna wrap it up.
That's what you said.
But we gonna end with what y'all been listening to.
What's the vibes? So I go first. My dog Larry June and Alchemist just dropped, and that shit is cold.
Who you say?
Larry June and Alchemist. That shit is cold. Go check.
R&B?
No, that's rap. If you want a dope art, I mentioned you before. If you want a dope ass artist, you want to fuck with somebody that's dope, like literally dope, go fuck with my dog Larry June. He just dropped that shit, The Great Escape. That shit is cold from top to bottom. You want some shit you can ride to, smoke to.
I saw
chill
that, The
to.
Great Escape, somewhere.
That shit is cold. When I say cold, I've been on that shit. When I leave out of here, I'm bumping that. That shit is cold. My favorite track on that whole joint is it's the one with Big Sean on there. That shit cold. And then it's the one with Marge Candy House. That shit is cold. I'm real player shit. That's what I'm listening to.
What you been listening to, see? Courtney Lynn?
Look, she said to see.
I've been listening to Brent Fayez. I think that's how you say his name.
Yeah, he cold.
That's just it. That's all I've been listening to.
I think I probably been bumping SZA real bad. Like, I really been bumping
The new
SZA.
last album she just dropped.
Yeah,
That's nice.
SZA Cole. I ain't gonna lie. I like her. I like her music. Her and Tink. Tink
Nice,
Goofy is the shit.
I like all Tink albums.
Tink could get you through some shit.
Yeah, SZA shit, man. You know, not to get off subject and we get up out of here, but man, I seen her on IG, man. Her boy, I got
Her
her.
body.
Man, I have her notification when she puts something on her shit.
Yeah.
I need
I
to
like
get
I heard
that.
about that's how I feel about Joey Badass.
Man, she is, man, god damn that girl. But I've been rocking with her for years now. She's just, man, she mesmerizing. It's the best way I can describe her. She's cold.
She is. Her lips, everything. Yeah.
She cold. So yeah. So we about to get out here. What y'all got up this weekend?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I have nothing.
This past week, this week though, I did go to a really nice spot downtown Flint. It was GFAC, the R&B Cave, and they was showcasing the artists. Everything Drew. It was a really nice experience. I think you guys would have liked it. I wish you guys would have came with me.
We got to find something like that on our little road trip we're gonna take.
Y'all gonna listen. Y'all gonna tap into this road trip. It's gonna be lit. We gonna be in Atlanta, April 20th. Y'all come fuck with us. We might record down there and see what we can come up with.
Yeah,
I'm just starting shit, y'all.
Nah, that might be the move. Yeah, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. We gonna get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the views, the listeners, the subscribers. And like I said, always tap in with the feedback. And we always gonna get back with you. And we about to start dropping the visuals. So
Stay tuned.
So y'all gonna get that. So we out.